Hello and welcome to another playthrough of City of Gangsters. This game is fantastic. It is just one where you can sit back, relax, chill, put some music on, and it's great. To start with, we'll just go into a new game. We're going to have Chicago, just to start a map. You can put a seed value in here if you know of any good places you want to go play. But the map fundamentally will be the same. This will just change the layouts of what's there. So we'll just go random. You can select which person you're going to be playing with, male, female, different looks. We'll just randomise. We'll have this guy here, Charles Morrison. Different nationalities, so you can just pick whichever. I don't think this makes any difference really. We'll go American. You do have bonus reputation to people with the same nationality, so if there's lots on your map with the same nationality as you, it does help a little bit. Personalities, we'll just stick with what it's given us, but you can pick any of these. Each has different bonuses. This one will give us an extra action point, so happy to stick with that one. Protection rackets will give us extra money and less of a reputation hit, I believe, when you make them pay your money, which we will do. We'll extort everybody because we're nice like that. So let's hit the start. It'll now generate the map. It will take 30 seconds or so to do, and then we'll take a look at where we start. We're not really fussed. We'll just make whatever happens. We'll make it work, or we'll try to, or die trying. So it's loaded up. William Royal, 19-year-old American. Happy days has come to us. We're starting on the right hand side of the map, which is okay. So there's nobody going to attack us from the right because they can't. And as we expand, we can choose where we want to go. A few places to look for when you first start is some stations like this. They give you a handy bonus, so they're always worth starting. There would have been lovely, but never mind. So a few things to check to start with. See if anybody wants to buy stuff, and there's a lot of people here wanting, so that's always a good start to generate some money quicker. This is your main building to start with. It does have a bit of a blurb here if you want to go through. You can talk to the guy. Because we've got a barber shop. The barber shop always gives you alcohol, so that'll give us 15 per turn, which will be fine. Which I'll explain in a minute. The next tab gives you your inventory. You do have a size, so this is only 1,000 foot, so it's not the biggest. The next one is your operations, where you come to build it. Each one will require a different skill. So this one we can make moonshine, which will use the 10 of the 15 that we're making of neutral alcohol with 25 stoneware crocks. These can become a bit of a pain, but hopefully we'll crack on with some sort of workaround for it early. We can't make cider making. We can't make homebrew production, sorry, and we can't make brick wine. I do prefer brick wine start. I don't know why. It just seems to flow a little easier. Each time you move, it will give you one of your your movement points will be deducted. So if you've already explored the area, it's just 1. If you haven't explored the area, it will be 5. So 1 to here, 1 to there because we've done. Next one we haven't, so it'll just increase. So that takes 7 movement points. We will need to explore and expand as quickly as possible. So first things first, let's start selling things. What I should be doing, in fact, is you can talk about the cost if you've got some reputation with them already, which we do have, the family. You can talk about the cost increase it, decrease it, or put it back to normal. So if you increase it, the cost, it will take a reputation hit. If you decrease it, you get a reputation boost. And then if you go back to the average market, there's nothing. So it'll just go back to default. But we will get some more money off them because it's early game and we're skin. So let's do that again. Oh, making a mess of it. Just sell the stuff, talk about the cost, increase value, and sell. Every time you sell to somebody, it will then zero what they will buy from you. So if you try and buy again, it'll say 0, and then as the turns go on, it'll increase their demand. So the game is basically saying it takes them so long to sell to buy back from you again, which is understandable. There was down here, wasn't it? When you first start as well, as a bit of a tip, you can just click on all these businesses that you can already see. This doesn't cost any points or anything to do. And now when you hover over them, it'll tell you what you can buy and what you can sell to them. It just makes things a little bit easier as you're starting off. So, any ones that we have, we will need to go and say hello to all these people, introduce ourselves, see if they want to buy our stuff. Just thinking about expansion. We'll probably go here first and then maybe up here. Whilst we're here though, what we will do, this little symbol under the business means that they just want to have a chat with you. So chances are they're going to know somebody that wants to buy your product that you have, or they might know somebody that will sell you something that you're needing at the time. So to do that, we'll click on that and click on the favours. This person's got one favour, and then the options are here. So, but before we do that, we want to make sure with our expansions that we can do this. So this guy will become a front for us for 160. It uses up one favour. This has 2, so that is fine. So then we can still talk to them and see if he knows anybody we can sell our alcohol to. So we'll do that to start with. Each time you make a front, it does become more expensive for every front they're on. So just be careful when you lay them out. It does then cost also to expand to a new corner. But to counter that, what you'll do is get people to pay you money, because you know that's what we can do. Extort them all. It's great. Let's talk to this guy about knowing anybody, which he does, which isn't too far away, which is great. So as you can see, we can't see anything even though he's just introduced us, but if we left click on him, cursor back over, it'll say we can sell cider to that person, and we will have a reputation boost. So 15, so it tells you the reason for it and then how many turns remaining. So not a bad start so far. It would have been great if we had some things close to us, but we'll make it work. So the way it works with expansion, so you click on here, we haven't got any action points left, so you can see we're on 0. We do have 8 movement points, so we will move somewhere before the end of the turn. You click on this, expand your front, and it usually goes clockwise. So from the 12 o'clock point, it will expand to the next corner, and then it will go to the next corner that it's attached to, and the next corner and the next one. So for this one, I'd expect, because this has just gone 12 o'clock, you can turn the map with Q and E, and I don't think I've done that. So it should be this corner first, that corner second, that third, that fourth, and each one will have the cost like I mentioned. So we will need to get some money off them. We are going to move though, because we've got 8 points, so once we move here, and then down to this point. Because what I would like to do is make one of these a front as well, then it will expand north to this one, south to this one. It will automatically attach to this because we already have this area. Unfortunately there's no businesses near our main base, so we can't just extort them instantly. Yes, we should be able to get them on board. Nervous, so they may not, but we're going to take these, and this will take 210, so the other one was 190, so it's already started increasing, and there we are. We have now 3 corners, which is this little symbol at the top. You can click on this as time goes by, and it'll tell you if there's any money available and what it costs. So as you can see, that's now attached to this one. We didn't have to do a thing, so if there's businesses here we could extort them. Would have been happy days. Since it's not, no biggie. So this is just going to extort them, see if they want to. They will pay 25 bucks per month. So if you can do it within the month and get them to do it, there you go, that's extortion. I have no choice. So they're going to pay us. Now they'll have a reputation hit, so minus 14. So when you first start out, it's always worthwhile to consider, will you go into the minus figures? I believe it's minus 10, they just will refuse to sell you anything. So they'll just say, we don't do business with your kind. Click on our little guy, it tells us what we've got in our vehicle. So we've got 26 moonshine and $66, which is not much. Not much at all. We should get back to selling, but I do want to explore some places, so we'll do this one because we've got 2 action points. Every time you do this, it takes an action point up. Okay, so that's handy. This guy, if you look at what we can buy off him, some corn syrup, some malt syrup, small bottles, and something we just don't know yet. And then we can sell, well, I think as his the reputation improves, that will come to light. So these are notifications at the top. Every time you talk to a business, the notification will come up there, so I just closed them all quickly. Anything that happens, so if you're attacked, you'll get a notification there. If you're raided by the police, you'll get a notification up there. So it's like your notification center. Okay, so we have a plan for some expansion. I normally get 3 areas expanding. So we will take our money. Just cider. Okay. Let's move to there. Do next turn. Sell what we can to these. Oh, I didn't. That was silly. I didn't say give me more money. We'll do it with this one though. So, 30 of reputation, we've got 2 favours, and we'll use one of these now to see if they know anybody that wants to give us their stuff. Okay, cider and brick wine. I think we had brick wine. We did, so we might as well take that. We only have 1 more action point, so we'll sell to them straight off. Okay. So they're related to that person because I put the prices up. They remember, so they're not happy, so I can't increase. So that's fine. Just sell stuff. No more action points, but we've got 6 movement points. So what I tend to try and do is just move to a new spot that I haven't explored. That then basically utilises when I want to do stuff next time. So if I need to move down here, it won't cost me as much. Let's click on these. Do the same with them. So we can now buy lumber off this person, so that would be useful when we're expanding. Do need to start thinking about getting our base making us things. So we need 1,000. Which shouldn't be too hard to get. I mean, we're on 733 now. What we will do, we've got 7 action points left. Let's have 1 turn and there. And then next turn. Okay, we have now had enough experience to level up. To start with, I tend to go for an efficient driver just when I'm exploring the local area. It just means I can do 2 new places plus a movement back if I need to. Smart opportunities, this is always worthwhile getting as well, so I'll probably swap between these as he levels up. I won't generally get the brawler one unless I get a gang member that's good at fighting, then I may do that just to improve the odds. But this will give me an action point, this will give me movement points, and they're very important early. Since I know I will be exploring soon, we'll put it in that. There we go. We have just met a troublemaker. These are a great source of money, alcohol and things, because they will go raid local businesses, and by doing so, when you kill them, you just can loot all their stuff from the their warehouse. One thing to note though is there is police officers in the game, which have we met a police officer yet? I don't think we have. I normally see them quite in the first turn or two, so that's nice. This person doesn't know that many people that we know yet, but if they have a family member that's a police officer, you don't want to kill him, because that just means you can't bribe the police officer, which means he will be raiding your gambling houses as the game progresses. So, knowing this, we will keep an eye on that sort of thing before we attack. We'll just think we only have 2 in the car, don't we? Yeah, we won't raise the prices on you. Would be nice. So now we have 4 movement points, and we have moonshine. So let's select moonshine. I wonder if the demand for these have come back yet. So we can only sell 5 at the moment, but we will. 5-star person. We are so close to getting what we need. 997 in total, and we're after 1,000. So we are going to have to sell something else to somebody. Notice we're on the end of the month as well. So what we need to do is go tell this guy we want his money. So I have great news. We've taken control of this corner. We want to extort you. Give me all your money, and they will either say yes or no. I think it's normally 20, and one of the perks gives me 25 instead from the start of the game. So that's extortion. He's going to do it, so he's going to pay his monthly. So that's great. So now this will generate $25 per month, which is 4 to 5 turns generally. And this at the moment has 0 cost. When we start expanding, it will generate a cost, which we'll mention. Business expansion, so we can start expanding. But what I need to do is go and tell this guy I want his money as well. So let's head down that way. Oh, I think I already did. I'd forgotten. Happy days. There is an easy way to tell, which I should have noticed, is the little envelope icon. They're basically paying you protection money, so that is good. And how you get this back is, how's your front doing when you're talking to your front business? You've got something for me, and this tells you the costs and things. So $25, happy days. He does have a skill he wants to teach us, which says yes please. Right then, so we now have over 1,000 because we've just collected the 25 bucks. So we go drop them off and start making our, oh, not cancel, build. That's better. So this will take 5 turns, 35 days, and then it'll start producing these. So we know we have the alcohol coming in. We've got this. Every 4 turns we get more than enough, so now we need to provide stoneware crocs. So what we'll do is we'll click on the resource overlay at the top left, just click on stoneware crocs, and now anywhere that will sell them or buy them, because you can buy or sell these, will show up. So we can note there, and we'll go buy what we can. We don't have much money though. So first point of call is to go see our buddy down here. He wants a quick chat. It's a simple quest. We're going to do this naturally because we're going to expand. We'll just accept. So we will sell some moonshine. Well, I would if I brought it with me. Let's try that again. Collect the moonshine, go back to it. And obviously we want more money. It's only 3. Ooh. Click back some. But that gives us a little money to buy some more things. This guy. Okay, so we used up one of our favours with him. And we can now go there to buy, if we wanted, the alcohol, but we have it coming in, so we don't really need to. Bit of a waste, but it happens. So let's get back to what we needed to do. Oh, I'm out of action points. That's typical. Go over there. There we go, we finally met a police officer. So, quick note, don't know any family members yet, so that's fine. When you're buying these stoneware crocs, if you've got time and multiple people, you can buy these slowly. This will then generate more reputation. It is worthwhile doing, but since we just want as much stuff as possible, as quick as possible at the moment, so we'll just buy 30 in one go. So if you notice, what's the other person? Every time you do business, we're getting 5 rep. so it does help. We're really low on funds, so what we might do is start expanding our front. So let's talk to the locals and expand. This is going to cost me $8 every month, which is fine. We're getting 25 from this one, so we're still in net profit, and we're going to get an extra corner. And it did go to the north as mentioned. And then we need to do the same down here. Try and get them expanded at the same time, because once you're expanding you can't make a new front. So we just need to be a bit careful when we're trying to expand. So this one will cost 10. We're happy with that, because again, 25. We're still in profit, and then we'll be able to extort these 3 businesses here, which we've still not had luck to see what they are, so we'll do that next turn. And this one has a quest, so let's see what he wants. He wants some of our moonshine, which we will gladly sell. So do that. We lose 5, but we're going to rinse him for all his money, so we don't really care about giving the 5 up. So, want to sell moonshine, talk about the cost, extra, got some in the cart, have it all. So we're on 40 reputation, we've got 3 favours, happy days. The great thing is, we now have 4 places that'll buy it, that's great, that's fantastic. We will end up making other things, maybe homemade beer, because we've already got a few of those. Let's move up to the square so we can take this next, because we're out of action points. We might as well just hit next turn. Another level for this guy, so we will go into smart opportunities this time, so we've got extra movement. Well, we had extra movement, we've now got extra action points, so we should be able to be starting to do a lot more. So yeah, that's the running gist of the start. We will end this episode here, and we will pick up in the next episode and keep on going. We'll see you in the next one.